Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2016 Mount Rainier Open. I'm Laura McCormick with the WRT, and we are broadcasting live today from the Washington Athletic Club. This is the final match of the men's singles. I'm Laura McCormick with the WRT, and joining me is the pro from the Washington Athletic Club, David Kroom. Welcome back, David.
Good morning.
You were with me last night when we were commentating on Alex Cardona playing against Andre Perea in the semifinals last night. And here we are in the finals. Our referee today is Gerardo Franco, who also happens to be Alex Cardona's doubles partner this weekend. They will be playing in the doubles final, which is coming up right after this. The players are ready to kick off this final. We have Alex Cardona serving against Jake Bredenback, number 1 versus number 2.
Looks like he picked up right where he left off last night. Great drive serve.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this match starts off because both Cardona and Bredenback had a bit of a slow start yesterday in their semifinals, both of them losing their first game and coming back to win and break.
Nice shot. It's a good pass.
Yeah, Jake starting out strong, not like he had started earlier this weekend, so it's nice to see both of them properly warmed up and mentally in the final. Now, Alex and Jake have matched up several times over the last year, about 2, 4, 6, 8 times alone last year.
Yeah, I thought that looked like a good serve. I think Jake was thinking it was short.
Well, in the last 8 times they matched up, 6 of those 8 times, Cardona has defeated Jake Bredenback. That was tough. I think came up a little higher than Jake anticipated. And so both of them, the last 2 titles, or the last title each of them won, they defeated each other. Anything can happen here today.
Great pass. Skipped in. Looks like Alex is just going for big serve and trying to get a weak return and close out the rally as quickly as he can.
Now that's tough. Jake is standing really, really close to those balls that Cardona's trying to return.
Yeah, he's just retrieving some of those balls and just trying to keep his position. great serve.
Yeah, Alex in a bit of a zone right now with a 5-point lead.
I don't think he has any reason to change that. He might do a few more down the forehand side, but that drive serve straight up is really working well. Just like that.
And Jake Bredenback is going to go ahead and call a timeout, see if he can shake things up out there in game one. We'll be right back with more of our Mount Rainier Open final. We're back live in game one of the Mount Rainier Open final, where Alex Cardona is now leading 8-2 over Jake Bredenback. Cardona's last title win was at the San Diego Open in November, where he defeated Jake. And Jake's last title win was 2 weeks after that at the Kitsap Splat, also in November, where Jake defeated Cardona. And actually, when Jake defeated Alex at the Kitsap Splat, he had broken Cardona's 4-title winning streak. Cardona won the Grace Warrior Open, the Suncoast Open, the Modesto Open, and the San Diego Open from September through November. So David, if you were coaching Jake, what would you tell him right now in order to get himself a side out?
Well, in looking at that drive serve, I think he just needs to be more aggressive, either anticipate a little more and try and cut it off, or push it back in the backcourt. You see that Cardona is really controlling the center of the court right now. See Jake get that return and switch up position and take over center court. And he's a big guy, so take up a lot of space. Boom.
Yeah, there's a lot of power out there right now. Ooh, just short of the front wall there. Yeah, it's got to be tough for these guys. I mean, I know you're a pro, right? So you're expected to play a lot of racquetball, but both Alex and Jake were in the semifinals of doubles last night, so they had lots of matches yesterday. At least it's kind of even then, I guess, now that they're out there. Second serve.
It looks like in their warm-ups they both got a pretty good sweat, so I think they're both moving pretty well considering the amount that they played last night. It's down. So I think that's Jake's position right there. So if you just maintain center court, he's going to control the rally.
Oof. Yeah, there's Alex right from center court for
Yeah,
a
that's
point.
where When Jake gets a setup off that serve, he's got to take advantage of it. Just didn't happen right there.
Tough rally in game
Tough.
1.
It's about the same for Jake. Had a really slow start in the first game in the semis last night, so we'll see what's going to happen here. A little unlucky there. Great coverage.
Yeah, Cardona just playing with that cool confidence that we've come to expect from him, and he's looking really comfortable right now at 14-2. Not to say that he thinks he has his game in the bag, but he's just playing with that confidence that...
Oh yeah, that first serve is really tough right now. He's getting weak returns. First game there.
All right, 15-2. First game goes to Alex Cardona. We'll be back with more of our final live from the Mount Rainier Open at the Washington Athletic Club. Here we go, game 2. Jake starting out serving. They're wiping down the court. These guys are leaving it all out there, and it's pretty warm at the Washington Athletic Club. The level that the racquetball court is on is right next to the pool, so it is a little humid, and sometimes the courts are a little bit cooler than the pool area.
Yep, we're up 7 stories from downtown. So Jake's moving well. I just think he needs to find a way to get a good return or turn defensive and get Alex out of the center court. That definitely looks short.
Yeah,
But take the point.
Jake looking for 2 bounces. It looks like 2. Another point for Jake. We see him talking to himself. I always thought that's one of the key points of being a racquetball player. When you're out there, you got to be your own coach and your own cheerleader as well as.
Yeah, I think you'll see Jake probably slow it down a little bit, maybe take a timeout and delay a little bit on each serve.
Second serve. Oh, broken ball.
That's the first one I've seen. They're really pounding it out there.
Yeah, someone left a comment on our Facebook last night when we posted that it would be Cardona versus Bredenback. Rick Rochetti. He said, I think the ball is scared tonight. Ball won't get any sleep.
Well, first one down. Maybe there'll be one or two more. Just missed.
He is being aggressive on the return, but it's hard when Cardona's kind of in that zone and definitely holding down center court.
Right. Good wide angle pass there.
So I'm going to go ahead and say that the crowd is on Jake's side because Cardona's not getting much love for earning these points, and he's now leading 5-0 in game 1. Excuse me, game 2. And just for some facts for those of you at home, Jake Bredenback did just make the U.S. national doubles team with his partner Jose Diaz. So congratulations to both Jake and Jose Diaz. Jake was on the USA national team last year and played in the 2015 Pan American Games in Toronto.
There he goes.
There's the love for Jake from the crowd. There he goes, his first point.
You can see Jake moving a little bit quicker, a little sense of urgency right now, so he's definitely looking to get that first serve in.
And it looks like he is really trying to take that ownership in center court. Is that something that's a little easier if you're starting out in the service box because you're a little bit closer to that?
It can be, it definitely is, but I think it's definitely about position of your opponent and trying to keep them back behind you and maintain control of the center. It's down.
Nice return from Jake. Now looking back at Alex's career, Alex is an 11-time junior world singles champ and a 5-time Pan American junior champion. Another point for Jake.
May not come through very well, but that serve down the forehand side is coming super fast. So any grab at that sidewall keeps everybody off balance.
Tough return for Alex Cardona, skipping it.
Good.
Wow, an ace serve for Jake. That's going to tie it up 5-5.
It's a good thing he has huge feet because he could otherwise be a foot fault every time, but he's catching that front line.
Wow. Had some time on that. Bredenback now in the lead for the first time in game 2.
A little bit like last night. He slow start first game and came on strong in the second.
Last night in the semis, Horn and Bredenback battled it out, and that's right. Horn took game 1. Jake coming back to win game 2, 15-9, and in breaker, 11-3. Oh, so close to getting that. Another great rally in game 2. For those of you that want to check out the draw and take a look at the entire event this weekend, you can go to bit.ly/Mount Rainier Open 16.
Just missed.
And we're back to a tied game.
Yeah, it looks like Jake's missed 3 or 4 of those longer serves coming off the back wall. He has to put those away, get the side out.
Sneaks that one just past Cardona.
Good pass.
Coming up right after this, we are going to be live streaming the doubles final. So if you didn't get enough of Alex Cardona in the singles final, you can watch him in the doubles final. Yeah, there's a lot of sweat out there. You can
Jake's
see
definitely
Jake's just dripping sweat
across that service box. So you saw in that last one where Alex took that return and he did the wraparound Z there to put the ball into the back of the court. And that's a good opportunity to take control of the center court. Maybe that's Jake can't get that pass or the kill shot on the serve. He needs to be thinking about taking control of the court.
Big skip. That's
a little
tough.
awkward.
Was that? Yeah, they were kind of really
Pretty
close there.
Yeah. You can't afford those. A few of those setups, Jake could just go down the line. I think he's trying really hard, trying to kill that away in the corner. Down the line. Down the line. There you go.
There it is. It's the side out he's waiting for. Still tied at 6-6 in game 2. Wow, they scooped that one, it looked like.
Lucky break.
Alex Cardona finished 2015 as the WRT year-end champion, and he is currently number 1, where Jake is number 2. So the battle for number 1 continues this year.
Alex didn't win that rally, but that was definitely the hardest serve of the match. He blasted that last one, just missed. It's ace.
Yeah, he caught Cardona anticipating the wrong way.
They're both turning up the speed for sure.
Ooh.
That was definitely short serve.
Not going to get that call.
Nope. Just had to play it out. No stopping on those.
Wow.
Mash that one in.
Well, game 2, things are certainly heating up. These two are going, you know,
Oh yeah, toe-to-toe.
swing for swing here. Both Jake and Alex are using gearbox rackets from the new Alvaro Beltran signature collection. You can check those out at gearboxrb.com.
Just missed.
Yeah.
Taking a timeout there.
Alex going to call timeout. Things are high intensity here at the Washington Athletic Club. We'll be back with more of game 2 in just a moment. We're back live in game 2, where the intensity is turned up at the Washington Athletic Club. Jake Bredenback down 5-0, made his way back to tie it up at 5-5 and now leading 7-6. It's quite a battle here at the finals of the 2016 Mount Rainier Open. I'm Laura McCormick with the WRT, and the pro from the Washington Athletic Club, David Kroom, is joining me on the mic for his commentary. We appreciate you, David, joining us. Care to make any predictions? We'll put a little pressure on you.
Well, I think Alex looks as fit as ever, so I think if he gets a little streak going, I think he'll take this in 2.
All right. For those of you watching at home, we love to hear from our fans, so hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at World Arball Tour and tell us who you think is going to win the 2016 Mount Rainier Championship, Jake Bredenback or Alex Cardona. Yeah, I feel like Jake is really able to play the side, so the side's a little bit more. The last 2 points that he earned are kind of just out of reach for Alex. Keeps him moving.
I think Jake's definitely trying to keep as much pressure on Alex as he can. If he can get more down the line passes, I think he'll do better. What a break.
Oh, wow. I didn't think that that made that. I thought he had him
The ball pinched off the backcourt and jammed him on the sidewall, and he did a rollout right there. That was amazing.
He looked at his racket like it didn't make it or something. Meanwhile, he won the point.
Quick inspection. He's back on a big serve here.
Ooh.
Saved the rally. just for a replay. Great shot. So let's see if Alex goes on a little run here. I think he's had a strong serve, weak return, and a big finish on that second shot. He's definitely streaking on 3 or 4 out of 10. Had the setup.
A little frustration there.
I think Jake's got the right idea. He's just keeping it down the line. That one's just got to keep it from coming off the back wall. It's a good serve, really tough.
Tied up again now, 8-8 in game 2. Wow.
Great game.
I feel like sometimes those hits at the so close to the front wall, there's a lot of pressure. Jake handled that like a champ, and he really had Cardona running around. And Alex doing a great job of getting to all those balls.
The crowd really appreciates that hustle. But he really saved that one off the back wall. Ace.
Jake's serving really well today. As he has all weekend. Both Jake and Alex are 2 of the biggest drive servers on the WRT.
Oh, between the legs action there.
Really making sure that floor's squeaky clean.
Screen serve.
Some self-coaching there from Jake Bredenback. I'm sure that was
Still
picked
really
up on
tough.
the court mic.
Really tough cross-court shot.
Yeah, I think that was really smart by Alex again to keep him moving. I feel like that's, like you said, key, not letting your opponent get the center court, especially when they're 2 powerful players.
Ooh. He framed that one off the back wall and gets the point.
Looks like Jake Bredenback's going to call a timeout. We're going to keep it right here and tell you guys about some upcoming live streaming events because we know how much you love watching live racquetball. The WRT will be live streaming the Pan American Racquetball Championship in San Luis Potosi at Club La Loma. That'll start on March 24th, 25th, and 26th. You can catch the broadcast on the WorldRacquetballTour.com website or Facebook. You can also check it out at the Pan American Racquetball Confederation website and Facebook. And coming up in June 16th to 18th, the WRT tournament, a pro doubles only tournament out of Belmont Shore in Long Beach, California. $20,000 prize money for this WRT pro doubles only tournament. There'll also be a Pro-Am event on June 15th. You can sign up on the R2 site, which is coming soon, and always check the WorldRacquetballTour.com for details. Make sure you guys mark your calendars. That's June. We have the WRT Pro Doubles Tournament. And in March 24th, we'll be live streaming the Pan American Racquetball Championship. Jake Bredenback back from his timeout. Very intense game 2 here at the Washington Athletic Club. This is the final of the Mount Rainier Open. Jake and Alex have met up 8 times over the last year. 6 of those 8 times Cardona has won, but both have won their last championships by defeating the other. If that can make sense. Point for Alex. Tied up again. Oh, they're going to replay that, it sounds like?
It's a replay. And I thought he got that on. It's a long stretch on that dive, but it looked like he got it.
Yeah, I thought the same.
There he goes. So work the lines.
And Alex finding his way back to the center of the court.
It's 10-10. I think he's just looking for a little streak here. Get 2 or 3 good serves in a row.
Jake's still fired up. It's still tied. I mean, anything can happen right now.
Well, they're even on.
Some serious serving from Alex.
2 serves that were left up that Jake just skipped in. The last 2 out of the last 3 serves there. I think he's just adjusting his body there. I think he wants to try and get more parallel to the sidewall, see if he can do something with that.
Well, Jake said, I think what I was thinking was, yeah, he keeps hitting it right too, Alex. (12-10) now. Alex Cardona up by 2 in a row.
Short serve. Alex, good pass.
Jake needs to do something to break Cardona's rhythm now. It's 3 in a row for Alex Cardona.
Yep, it's getting very streaky even on that second serve. That Z serve is still nice and deep. It's very tough.
Wow. Great rally. Both players covering the court really well. That's going to put Alex Cardona now in a match point position, and Jake Bredenback calling the timeout. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back with more of our final match. We're back live in Game 2 of our Mount Rainier Open final match between Alex Cardona and Jake Bredenback. Alex Cardona now in match point position. Just some crazy comebacks and ties so far in Game 2. They were tied at 10-10. Alex Cardona now with 4 points in a row to put himself at 14. I'm Laura McCormick with the WRT, and David Kroom, the pro here at the Washington Athletic Club, is with me. If you had one piece of advice that you would have given Jake on this timeout, what would it be?
Well, I think the thing he needs to do is be really focused on this serve and the service return and just try and end those rallies, because Alex is handling everything in the front court. So he needs to get a good pass, go to the ceiling, or just keep it away from the middle of the court. That's it.
There it is. Alex Cardona, 5 in a row to bring him to 15-10, defeating Jake in the Mount Rainier Open final. Quite a match. Thank you, David Kroom, for joining me on the broadcast.
Thank you so much. We'll see you again in 2017.
Absolutely. Mark your calendars, folks. We'll be back with another Mount Rainier Open. We're going to step out on the court and get some words from the players, so don't go anywhere. Plus, we have the doubles final coming up after this, featuring Alex Cardona and Gerardo Franco against Andre Perea and Bobby Horn.